Hello students and welcome back. Today we are going to cover Federalism Chapter. This is chapter number 2 for class 10th. We will be covering MCQ and some short answers also in this. The MCQ is divided into 5 parts because there are roughly 100 different questions. So I've tried to collect as many as possible so that when you do this, it will help you to understand the chapter and also prepare you for exam for short answer also. Let's quickly begin the part 1 of this. States such as Assam, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram enjoy special powers under certain provisions of the Constitution of India, that is Article 371. Under which context do they get these provisions? सो स्टूडेंट्स इसमें पूछा है कि कुछ स्टेट्स जैसे कि असम, नागालैंड, अरुणाचल प्रदेश और मिज़ोरम हैं, इनको स्पेशल पावर्स मिलती हैं अंडर अ प्रोविजन ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया आर्टिकल 371. तो ये पूछ रहे हैं ये क्यों दी जाती हैं इनको, अंडर विच कॉन्टेक्स्ट डू दे गेट दीज प्रोविजंस. ऑप्शंस हैं फॉर द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लैंड and rights of indigenous people, special provision for agriculture, for defense purposes or because of trade and commerce. तो इसका सही जवाब स्टूडेंट्स है they get this provision in the context of protection of land rights and indigenous people. So अगर हम चैप्टर देखते हैं, चैप्टर में हमको मिलेगा यहाँ पे स्टेट्स सच एज असम, नागालैंड, अरुणाचल प्रदेश एंड मिजोरम enjoy special powers under certain provisions of the Constitution of India due to their peculiar social and historical circumstances. These special powers are especially enjoyed in relation to मतलब in context to the protection of land rights of indigenous people, their culture and also preferential employment in government services. So इसमें ऐसा होता है जो इंडियंस हैं जो वहाँ के परमानेंट रेजिडेंट नहीं हैं, दे कैन नॉट बाय लैंड और हाउस देयर. तो अगर आप चाहें असम, मिजोरम इन सब जगह में आप नहीं खरीद सकते अपने नाम पे अगर आप वहाँ के रेजिडेंट परमानेंट नहीं हैं. ठीक है, सो दैट आर सम स्पेशल प्रोविजंस अंडर आर्टिकल 371. In a federal system, the central government dash order the state government to do something. Options हैं they can order, they may order, they can or they may or they cannot order the state government to do something. And students, ये ध्यान रखना, this is an important MCQ. आपके पास ये short question में भी आ सकता है कि please tell if the central government can order the state government to do something or not. And answer for this is no. The central government cannot order the state government to do something in federal system. Census of India held in 2011 recorded more than dash distinct languages. गलती से यहाँ पे डिस्प्ले नहीं हो रहा. The full question is कि जो 2011 में सेंसस हुआ था उसमें कितनी डिस्टिंक्ट लैंग्वेजेस रिकॉर्ड हुई थी? 1300, 200, 500 और 1200. And students, answer for this is Census of India जब हुआ था 2011 में, they recorded more than 1300 distinct languages. So ये हम book भी रेफर करते हैं. How many languages do we have in India? The answer depends on how one counts it. The latest information that we have is from the Census of India held in 2011. The census recorded more than 1300 distinct languages which people mentioned as their mother tongues. These languages were grouped together and under some major languages, for example languages like Bhojpuri, Magadhi, Bundelkhandi, Chhattisgarhi, Rajasthani and many others were grouped together under Hindi. तो मतलब सब ग्रुप बना दिए. हिंदी मेन लैंग्वेज है और उसकी वो डायलेक्ट्स कह लो या हिंदी का वेरिएशन कह लो. Even after this grouping, the census found 121 major languages. Of these, 22 languages are now included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution and are therefore called scheduled languages. तो आपके पास क्वेश्चन आ सकता है which languages are called scheduled languages? So answer is the languages which are included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution are called as scheduled languages and there are 22. Others are called non-scheduled languages. In terms of languages, India is perhaps the most diverse country in the world. When was the beginning of the era of coalition governments at the center, which led to a new culture of power sharing and respect for the autonomy of state governments? Options हैं 1870s, 2000 के बाद, 1980s या 1990s. तो ये क्वेश्चन है बच्चों कि जो कोalition गवर्नमेंट का जो एरा है, जो या आप करो जो शुरू हुआ था कि एक से ज़्यादा पॉलिटिकल पार्टी कोalition गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म करती थी, कब से शुरू हुआ? सो दैट स्टार्टेड इन द 1990s. सो अगर हम बुक भी रेफर करते हैं, all this changed significantly after 1990. This period saw the rise of regional political parties in many states of the country. This was also the beginning of the era of coalition governments at the center. Since no single party got a clear majority in the Lok Sabha, the major national parties had to enter into an alliance with many parties, including several regional parties, to form a government at the center. This led to the new culture of power sharing and respect for the autonomy of state governments. तो स्टूडेंट्स इसके अलावा कोalition गवर्नमेंट की डेफिनेशन भी लिखी हुई थी बुक में, ये भी आपके पास क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. So what is a coalition government? A government formed by the coming together of at least two political parties, usually partners in a coalition, form a political alliance and adopt a common program. As for English, only -% Indians recorded it as their mother tongue. Students, इसमें क्वेश्चन है कि इंग्लिश जो है उसकी जब सेंसस हुआ था तो उसमें कितने परसेंटेज लोगों ने उसको मदर टंग बोला था. ऑप्शंस हैं, ये गलत प्रिंट हो रहा है, इट इज़ 0.02, 0.2, 0.005 और 0.05. एंड स्टूडेंट इसका जो आंसर है 0.02. याद रखना 0.02. हम बुक भी रेफर करते हैं. As for English, only 0.02% Indians recorded it as their mother tongue. Another 11% knew it as a second or third language. So आपके पास क्वेश्चन भी आ सकता है कि how many % of Indians recorded English as their mother tongue, and you have the answer, only 0.02%, and 11% knew it as a second or a third language. A major step toward decentralization was taken in 1991, 1994, 1993 or 1992, and students इसका आंसर है it was taken in 1992. तो हम ये भी पढ़ते हैं कि what was the major step? A major step towards decentralization was taken in 1992. The constitution was amended to make the third tier of democracy more powerful and effective. According to the constitution, the use of English for official purposes was to stop in 1975, 65, 55 or 48, and answer to this, students, is it was supposed to be stopped in 1965. How many other languages are recognized as scheduled languages by the constitutions besides Hindi? 18, 19, 21 or 20? तो स्टूडेंट्स आपको पता है, हमने भी थोड़ी देर पहले पढ़ा था, there are total of 22 scheduled languages by the constitutions. So अगर हम हिंदी को हटा देते हैं तो 22 में से एक हटा देंगे तो 21 is the answer. आप बुक भी रेफर कर सकते हैं. So we have 22 languages are now included in the 8th schedule of Indian Constitution, and these are all scheduled languages: Assamese, Bengali, Bodo, Dogri, Gujarati, Hindi, Kashmiri, Konkani, Maithili, Marathi, and all these are different 22 including Hindi. In federal system, the central government, हमने कर लिया है, cannot order the state government to take any action. The jurisdictions of the respective levels or tiers of government are not specified in constitution, are written in constitution, are specified in the constitution, or all of the above. Students, it's a very important thing. The jurisdiction of the respective levels of or tiers of government are specified in the constitution. Which one comes under the union list in India? Banking, agriculture, police or trade? Students, it's an important question and a topic. So out of these four, banking comes under the union list. थोड़ा हम यूनियन लिस्ट के बारे में पढ़ते हैं कि इसकी डेफिनेशन आपके पास आ सकती है. यूनियन लिस्ट इज अ लिस्ट विच इंक्लूड्स सब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ नेशनल इंपॉर्टेंस सच एज डिफेंस of the country, foreign affairs, banking, communications and currency. They are included in this list because we need a uniform policy on these matters throughout the country. The union government alone can make laws relating to the subjects mentioned in the union list. Hindi is the mother tongue of only about 60%, 30%, 40% or 50%. And students, ye yaad rakhna, it is only up to 40% of the mother tongue. When was the constitution amended to make the third tier of democracy more powerful and effective? हमने ये पहले भी किया था. So options are 92, 89, 93 and 90. Answer is 1992. The Constitution of India originally provided for a 4-tier system, a single-tier system, a 3-tier system or a two-tier system of government. And answer for this is originally provided for a 2-tier of system of government. The distinguishing feature of a federal government is elected officials exercise supreme power in the government. No, it is not like that. National government gives some powers to the provincial governments. That is also not there. Government power is divided between different levels of government. That is there, but it's not a distinguishing feature. Power is distributed among the legislative, executive and judiciary. That's right. Which of the following subjects falls under the concurrent list? करेंसी, एग्रीकल्चर, डिफेंस और मैरिज. तो स्टूडेंट्स हमने पढ़ा था यूनियन लिस्ट. यूनियन लिस्ट के अलावा होती है स्टेट लिस्ट, यानी कि जो स्टेट के अंदर आती है. और कुछ ऐसे टॉपिक्स होते हैं या सब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं जो यूनियन लिस्ट और स्टेट लिस्ट दोनों में आते हैं. दीज आर अंडर कॉन्करेंट लिस्ट. देयर आर रफली 52 सच सब्जेक्ट्स. इसमें जो है करेंसी, एग्रीकल्चर और डिफेंस, these 3 are not in the concurrent. Only marriage is under the concurrent list. So students, we will also now learn what is state list. State list contains subjects of state and local importance such as police, trade, commerce, agriculture and irrigation. The state governments, forest, trade unions, marriage, adoption and succession, both the union as well as state governments can make laws on these subjects. These are called as concurrent list. तो यहाँ पे marriage आ गया, हमने choose कर लिया. And students, this brings to the last question of the part 1. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do subscribe, share and like my channel. It keeps me motivated. और मैं बाकी chapters के भी ऐसे ही करता रहूँगा. और इसके part 2, part 3, part 4 और part 5 मत भूलना देखना. That will cover the rest of the chapters. The last question is, how many countries in the world have a federal political system? 18, 42, 33 or 25? And students, answer for this is 25. So अगर आप बुक रेफर करेंगे, though only 25 of the world's 193 countries have federal political systems, their citizens make up 40% of the world population. Most of the large countries of the world are federation. So आप देखेंगे यहाँ पे आपको मैप बुक में है. These are all countries with federal political system: Canada, USA, Brazil, South Africa, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Spain, Germany, Austria, India, Pakistan, Russia, Australia and Malaysia के कुछ parts. So students, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching this. I wish you all the success and good luck for your exam and life. Keep watching and keep sharing.